Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and yeah, today we're doing the final 4 rounds of Season 2 because I don't really have time to upload them individually, and yeah, it's just easy to get them out of the way as Season 3 has already started. And yeah, some of the clips that are quite good are missing because it turns out they were corrupted for some sort of reason, I don't know why. So I did a voiceover before I knew they were corrupted, which was pretty annoying because I did a voiceover, but then I had to delete the corrupted bits, and then the voiceover was completely out of place. But I'm actually kind of glad that happened because in the voiceover I recorded this morning, I did sound a little bit depressed. So I'm kind of glad that I'm doing it again. But it's a very long time. It's like 25 minutes long, this video. But anyway, we are in one-shot qualifying at Japan, which is round number 7, because it ended up that we did qualifying, but then everyone lagged out, so we just decided to do one shot because grid editor, I don't think grid editor existed when we did this race, so one shot was the only option to do, but that's what we did anyway. I think I ended up getting a position, and I did in the actual qualifying anyway, so it's kind of a result. But yeah, it's coming around the final corner, and I'm going to be in position 4. We're going to be in P4. That's not bad, but my championship rival Atomic did qualify on the soft, so I'm a bit worried there. But anyway, there are 5 red lights, as everyone around us has the alien indicator, which is not a good thing, but the lights out and away we go. And Atomic just completely breaks in the middle of the race, for some reason, so we give everyone room. And I do leave room for upstage, but he just clips my wheel and spins. In the comments below, tell me if that was my fault or upstage's. I did leave him a considerable amount of track for him to get through, and yeah, if I didn't turn anymore, I would have gone off the track at the exit. So put in the comments whose fault that was, or if it was no fault at all, if it was a racing incident. We're on to the end of lap number 1, and Atomic and Best FIFA are battling as Infamous is just pulling away slowly. He's having an absolutely amazing race. He is slowly pulling away. And Atomic and Best FIFA collide. They take each other out. That's handed us up to 2nd place, which is absolutely brilliant for our championship, as we can clinch it next race, as early as next race, if Atomic just decides not to turn up. We do have to slow down a lot because of this VSC, but assume Basher has caught up quite a bit. And yeah, VSC has ended. He's going to look for a move down the inside. I covered the inside line for the next corner outside the chicane. I do stop him from getting a good switchback done there, but then he's going to get DRS and slipstream, which is definitely not good. And he's definitely on my tail this time, but I don't want what happened to Atomic and Best FIFA, so I brake very early and just let him go down the inside. Remember, you cannot win a championship in a race, but you can lose it in a race, so I'm just going to play it safe. Despite having such a huge gap in the championship, like I'm so far ahead, I could still lose it. It's still possible. I haven't won it yet. And there's been a crash at 130. Oh yes, there has. There's a Sauber, a broken down Sauber there. Yeah. But anyway, we did manage to get, that part of the clip didn't work, but the TRL Martin clip, TRL Martin actually joined the lobby, but I didn't get to showcase it. It must have been part of the corrupted bit. But anyway, this is Atomic hasn't turned up, so all we need to do is come 3rd to win the championship here in this Malaysian Grand Prix. All we need to do is come 3rd. But yeah, as Jay Holte almost pushes us off the track there. I mean, that's just ridiculous. Come on. Leave me room. Just don't forget I'm there. There are people around you. Yeah. So in the last race, I did end up finish 3rd. So I didn't get to show that. I got corrupted. But anyway, HQ trying to get past there. There's Best FIFA is having a very good few races there. Having a very bad start of the season. He got disqualification and a few DNS, but he's looking to be on the podium spot nearly every single race now. But he do run very wide, technically letting HQ through pretty much. Now Yeah, no, I don't see why J Holt decides to dive bomb here, because it's never going to work. And he does hit my tyre and does make me lose a load of time, which I think sends someone flying off the track because of the speed we were going, which was very slow. But anyway, we're slowly catching, well, we're slowly losing from HQ. We need to come third, remember to do this, but we are on the soft tyres and he's on the supers, so I'm not really that concerned if he pulls away at the moment. But I would be if it's the opposite way around. So yeah, just need to maximise my softs and maybe a one stop, possibly, maybe most likely a two stop. You know, it's the most common thing to do. Infamous is pulling away again after his amazing victory last time out. And yeah, now in P4 after some of the pit stop, well, not pit stop races really, but Basher has caught up a lot. He's looking to get past. I'm not going to stand down a battle for him because we have had some great battles this season because he's an absolutely phenomenal racer. And yeah, he's trying to make it stick down around the outside, but he does get the slipstream and DRS once again, just like last race, and I bet he's going to make it stick. But I'm not going to put up without a fight, as I could win the championship this race. I want to win it, so I'm going to try the hardest I can just to get it. But he does get past, unfortunately. Anyway, Best V first lost a load of ground there. I'm the supers, he's on the soft, so he's struggling for grip. We just make it down the inside there. Pretty straightforward move done and executed. I think he was just struggling with his tyres, as I've got fresher, grippier tyres than him. And they're in the closing stages of the race. We just need to get ahead of Basher now. We're on the same tyres. I think he's a little bit quicker than me, so I don't think I'm catching him at the moment. Not really the best, but all we need is someone to crash out. You know, that would be the best thing. And who's that? That is HQ Thieves. He's off. We're up to third place. What did I call it? No, I'm just joking. I've seen this clip many times before. So you're up to P3. This is the position we need to be in. The person behind is like a mile away, so I might as well battle for second place just to secure it completely, because you never know. I'm not going to be somebody like Prost who just gets the position they need to win the championship. I'm going to push and push and push to get the best position possible. So the final lap, I'm going to have a go at Basher here. I'm a bit too far away to give it a dive bomb. I'm not going to do what J Holty did on the opening lap, but there are some lapped cars there. Hopefully they'll get out the way, because I don't really want to be battling them. I want to be battling Basher. Do run a little bit wide there. Going full lock, and we just hit UK Excite. That's just completely ruined our few corners. That was my fault there. I was just trying to catch up to Basher. But yeah, that's not really gone very well. But anyway, I've made it. We are in third, so we can still win the championship. Just luckily, he didn't pull my wheel off. But Infamous does win. Congratulations to him. That's 2 race wins in a row. So yeah, that's very good for him. And yeah, so it turns out Infamous first, Basher second, me third, Best V for fourth, and Atomic didn't make this race, so that means I am the champion of season 2. Yay! Now we're on Britain Short. This was a pretty amazing race, because this is the first time I've ever had a full lobby in FORL, and it just happened to be at half a circuit. You know, why is it this one? Why couldn't it have been at the last race or something? I don't know. But anyway, chasing our teammate Killer Bob, we have lots of oversteer there, and we just lose loads of time. We just lost a fortune of time there. I mean, could have placed us up a few positions. In time trials, 32nd at this track, but I just couldn't get it together, and I can only place it 5th. I just could not get it together this race. So yeah, Atomic does go on pole. He should have, if he was last race, he probably would have gone on pole and won it. But anyway, 5 red lights, lights out, and away we go for this Britain Short Grand Prix round 9. And it is 52 laps, 100%, because it just makes sense. It's half a circuit. So anyway, we do run a little bit wide there, having to cut the corners. You can barely see anything as the sun is blinding me so much. Anyway, I don't really care. As I do get, I almost get killed by J Holty again. I mean, what is he doing? Is he trying to kill me or something? Has he been hired by, I don't know, Atomic, just to take me out every single race? As Floating Eye loses a load of ground there. We're all the way down to 7th place. That is not a very good opening lap. Yeah, as Quebo is going to have a look down the inside. This is his debut today. He is a very good racer. as he looks down the inside. But I do cover the inside line there, but is he going to get a switchback done? I think he does. I don't really block it off that much, but I just have to run wide. Well, I rejoin at the last moment possible, but then some Quibble is still behind me. I still actually kept ahead of him a little bit, but as Cloudy Penguin just decides to drive into a wall, which is absolutely brilliant. He could have been on for a great result there, but unfortunately he spun out. And because it's at half a circuit, it's going to be hard to unlap himself. But anyway, people have made their pit stops in that now. And we're just behind J Holty as I just completely bin it, you know. I'm just good for binning stuff. Oh yeah, and I think one of these clips, I think a clip that was really good has been skipped because, yeah, that was a great battle, but anyway, doesn't matter. So it's wet tyres, but then it turned out that there was a safety car glitch, so I did restart the lobby half, like for 50%, using grid editor for what the position was at that time, so it's fair. I turned out to be third at that time. So lights out and away we go for the second time in this round 9, and J Holty's trying to kill me again. Yeah, I think it's confirmed that somebody is hiring J Holty to try and push me off the track now, because it's happened 3 times in 2 races. But anyway, there are 2 UK cars just trying to completely destroy me. Well, not destroy me, they're overtaking me. They're absolutely brilliant at racing, so it's going to be very hard to stop them from passing because they are very quick. They're probably quicker than me, to be honest. But I'm going to try and stick it around the outside. He brakes a little bit later. Remember, I'm on the softs because it's a one stop from now on in this half a race, but they've both got past. They're both on the fresher rubber. Might as well let them through and just try to stick on the back of them and hopefully stay with their pace. So I want to have the supers at the end. That will really benefit me. But Atomic once again setting fastest lap. As UK Futures takes too much of the curb and just completely flies off the track, a bit like Cloudy Penguin. But now it's just me and UK Excites to worry about. Now going into turn number 1 with lap number 3, and Upstage comes out the pits and he taps UK Excite. I don't know if that gave him wing damage, but I nearly lost part of my front wing there. You need to be more careful Upstage, even though that was definitely enough to do with Upstage. UK Excite just lost his rear end and flew off the track. The 2 UKs are flying off the tracks today. Anyway, in P1, because I haven't made a pit stop yet, I've won it in P2, congratulations to him. There's an Upstage. Can't he not just move out the way? Look, he hits me and then I get rear-ended from behind. That is it. That's my race binned. I could have had a go at winning that if it wasn't for Upstage just braking a little bit early and letting me through. It's as easy as that, and now I've just lost my rear end because of the loss of grip. Seriously, come on. That was definitely Upstage's fault this time. But anyway, lost it. And I've only just gone in the pits and I've already lost the place, you know, look. Oh my god, I could have had... Oh, at least I'm on the supers to actually gain positions now. At least it's actually going to be worth it. So yeah, hello pit crew. Sorry about that, it wasn't my fault. Got crashed into by a maniac, but... Down to P6. Should only be down to P3 or 4, that's... Before the pit stop phase, that's where I was, so I should really be there. But no, I'm down to 9th now. You see how amazing that's gone. I'm now sandwiched between the 2 UKs. Anyway, there's Kilo is up ahead. He's struggling on his soft tyres, but he's my teammate, so he's probably gonna let me pass. But he's lagging absolutely everywhere. A bit like Best FIFA half the time. But anyway, I'm just following him around this section of the track. Hopefully I can make an easy move past him as we're teammates, team orders. Hopefully not like the real Pink Panthers in real life, because yeah, I'd rather not, because otherwise we'd have been flying to Narnia about 20 times. That's what it seems like they've been doing. But now we're on the back of UK Excite. We do have an amazing scrap with him. So yeah, well, Best FIFA unfortunately lagged out. He could have had an amazing almost win that race. But on the DRS and slipstream, Excite goes to the inside to block me off. I do brake very late there just to try to cover the outside, but then I get pushed off the track quite forcefully there, and yeah, that's just I lost a little bit of grip on my front tyre, but that's okay, as yeah, he just punts into me again. Oh, and again. He does like to punt into people. Well, not really. Please don't take offence. It's just close racing. It's wheel to wheel banging. It's very good. I love racing with Excite. He's a very clean racer. I did dive from him down the inside. Hopefully he can make it stick. I do give him his own medicine by pushing him off a little bit wide there. And I do cut the corner there. That was, yeah, just to make sure everything's okay. I'm doing a team of model move, yeah. So now, yeah, I did end up end up in 6th, which was a terrible, but anyway. This was a formation lap, testing the formation lap and strict corner cutter for season 3, so this is the final round. And yeah, it's meant to be in silence because of the Remembrance Day, and this happened. I mean, it's easy to drive in a straight line, I'm pretty sure, and just be aware of the car ahead that's not accelerating or braking. That's just drifting, just coasting, but it's fine, doesn't matter. But funnily enough, the people in the top 4 have never had a victory, so we could be on for a new victor this race. This could be interesting in this 19-man lobby of strict corner cutting. 5 red lights for the final time in season 2. Lights out, and away we go for this long run down to turn 1 at Mexico. We do get an early move around the outside of Best FIFA, slotting it up into Rich Mix. We're already going 3 wide down the straight almost. We are going 3 wide now down the straight. As we go down the inside, it's very bad to go down the outside, sorry, it's out down the outside as we bang tyres with FIFA. We get a warning there for exceeding track limits, but that's the only way we could have avoided it. So we are up into P4, but assuming Basher's around our outside and UK Futures is very, very close to our rear end here. As we do make a move on Best FIFA, but we have to quickly touch his side pod, as Futures just completely flies past us, but anyway. I mean Echo, so not FIFA. I'm literally falling asleep here, but anyway. Up into P3, not bad already. There hasn't really been any incidents on the first lap, because look, there's still 90 people in the race. I'm pretty sure the first quarter of the race there was no crashes, so very pleased with that. But we do end up inside Assume Bash. You see how close that was. He's on the ultras, I'm on the soft, so he's probably going to overtake me. But on the pit exit here, as Bouncy Fanta and Upstage whiz past. We're on lap number 8 with no retirements as yet. But there's still no retirements. Well, it's just later on in lap 8. Later on in lap 8, Bouncy Fanta struggling on his old tyres. So me and Upstage are scrapping behind him. He's going very slow. He's going go-kart speed through this part of the track for some reason. As now I've nearly lost the position to Echoes. But I do get a good run there. But Upstage is weaving in the middle of a straight, which is not good. And now Echoes is going to be looking to go around the outside. I do brake early, because if 3 wide in that corner is fatal. You definitely do not want to do that, otherwise it's going to be a crash. As Upstage runs really wide there. Tags my side pod, he's literally pushing me so I can barely move. And then he just pushes me into a wall, which I really do not appreciate. And then he slows down lots and eventually lets me pass. But I would have appreciated some DRS and slipstream. But anyway, now he's got DRS and slipstream, so he's going to try and make the move on me. But anyway, I don't really care. But now we're on board with me again, of course. Why would it not be me? We're now with Quebble this time. Now watching Quebble get past me on his nice fresh supers. So, yeah. Try to get the switchback done on him, but yeah, not really the best place to do a switchback, but I attempted it anyway. It didn't really work. But now this is an amazing battle. Me and NSX Legend. He's just got the widest car in the world. We have an absolutely amazing scrap here. This is his debut in the league. He just wanted to see what it was like. But yeah, up into P3 already. You think it's done? Well, no. The racing has not done yet. It lasts far longer, this racing. He's literally, for some reason, he just finds loads of grip around his corners. I struggle in the S section. He doesn't. He's just zipping through. You see, he's already trying to overtake me. As Yeah, he's probably going to break a little bit later than me, round the outside, but no, I'll cover the inside line. But this is a good opportunity for him. Try to get the switchback done, but I get a warning for exceeding track limits stupidly. Yeah, going around the final corner. Apparently that's an illegal overtake. I do not agree with that. But anyway, I'm in rich mix, following in his rear end, and he's nearly pushed me into a wall. But I don't know why I haven't got any DRS for some reason. Wait, he might have the DRS. Yeah, he's got the DRS, but for some reason I'm overtaking him. Don't know why, but I'm braking, and yeah, I have to cut the corner, otherwise he would have swiped me. But anyway, I do make the move back on him, try to get past him again, but he does have more DRS. This is making it difficult for car ahead getting DRS instead of me, but he does defend the inside line as I put my hand up in the air because I don't care. Not funny. But anyway, I'm starting to lose my voice a little bit, but this is the point where I think I've got past, but he sort of dive bombs there, so I just go avoiding action, then he also sort of pushes me off the track, and then he doesn't give me any room at all. I lose a lot of time there, but now Bouncy Fanta's coming out of the pits. He's sort of getting into this battle as well, even though he's lapped. Do go around the outside, this time with DRS. He locks up lots, but Bouncy Fanta just gets in the way annoyingly, otherwise I could have had a crack at getting past. But anyway, here's NSX, do get the DRS on him. Do a little Brendan Lee switchback move to go down the inside. And yeah, he's still around my outside still, so I brake early as possible, but the switchback sort of backfires. Well, it does backfire, not sort of backfires, it does backfire. And yeah, I don't know whether I should make it around the outside here, but yeah, I literally run so wide, I have to cut that. But I don't get a warning, so it's fine to cut that. But not really, but shh. He does run very wide though. This could get an amazing run. He could get an amazing run down into the corner. No, not really. But I might just... he brakes super early there. So I get a penalty. Get a penalty for taking one of my wild lines. But then I do run a little bit wide out that corner. But then he tries to go in the pits, but doesn't go in the pits for some reason. He's almost pushing me into the wall, so I do another Brendan Lee move, but this time to go around the outside. And yeah, I'm literally stuck around the outside. He's pushing me into the grass for some reason. I don't know why. But then I brake. He always finds a way to brake later, but then that just compromises the corner to make. So I always get a good run out on him, but yeah, because he brakes so late. But anyway, I got DRS this time. I am gonna literally fed up now. I'm gonna do a Ricardo move down the inside, cover the inside line. He runs very wide there. That's very bad to cut a corner and then try to stay side by side with me and push me off. Like, he just spun me out there, and he's still side by side with me. He should have given me the position, to be honest. But anyway, I'm literally stuck. He's managed to find the move, but he did cut the corner, so I don't know why he hasn't got a penalty. But anyway, I have got an amazing run this time, hopefully to get past him, because yeah, I really want to get past him. Anyway, he does dive bomb, but then he brakes too late this time. And yeah, he tries. Yeah, he's just way too far back this time. And now, yeah, that's it. Got past him. Very good. My memory stick. Yeah, no, not my memory stick. The last few laps got corrupted. So yeah, this is the final bit you'll see. So this is the final lap of Forl Season 2, and I'm the champion. That's absolutely brilliant. Best FIFA did win, getting his first victory. Absolutely brilliant to him as well. So this is the championship standings in total. I ended up first place with 8 podiums in total, which is absolutely brilliant. Infamous does end up in third. We're only doing 3 races, which is fantastic. Best Thief had a terrible start to the season with a disqualification and 2 DNFs. And then he ends up finishing the season with some podiums and a win, which is absolutely brilliant to him. Kilo, my teammate, had a great start with some third place spots, but then he does consistently start scoring points through the season, so yeah, that's very good for him. Only unfortunately he's been taken out. He doesn't take people out. Kilo has been taken out by other people, unfortunately. So yeah, that is F4RL Season 2 stand-ins. Hope you enjoyed it. The montage video will be out very, very soon. So yeah, glad I can make this video. This is the constructors table. I didn't get time to do the last race for Mexico, but in the end Force India did win it, second time in a row they've won it. Then McLaren came second, and I think Williams ended up third. So yeah, brilliant Sam. Hope you enjoyed this video. See you in the next few videos and the montage and season 3 videos. Bye.